All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Adam. Today we've got Mr. Benjamin back. He brought his incredible Porsche GTS. Now, Ben, what did you do to this thing?
Yeah, so from factory, I just kind of felt like the sound, you know, it was good, especially when you're actually revving the car, but it is a little bit quiet. There's a lot of particulate filters that are just really heavy because of the emissions.
Yep.
And I just, you know, I wanted the Porsche to sound like a Porsche, like, you know,
Yep.
that's what you're buying the car for.
Like the previous generations, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And with the Euro 7 emissions, these cars are just on the struggle bus when it comes to sound. I will say, and again, I said it on my review, I thought the stock exhaust on this car was way better than the previous .2 generation. So the 991.2 did not sound good. This one with the 992 generation sounds fantastic from stock, but definitely another level now. So fire it up, let's hear it. That's what everybody wants to hear, okay? So to be clear, what brand is it?
This is a Soul Performance downpipe. I looked at JCR and O'Connell and a bunch of other Arapovic. I don't think they actually make one for the GTS just yet.
Okay.
But Soul was just like the best overall, I thought, and for the price point and everything else.
How much weight savings does it say?
I want to say it's like about 10 pounds.
10 pounds.
So
and performance gains, do you know?
They claim like up to like 40 to 50. I doubt it, honestly. I think it's probably, you know, without a tune, it's probably like 25 to 30, which sounds like a lot, but the car already comes with 532. So it's like less than, you know, it's probably like 5 to 8% of, you know, gains or whatever. But
the performance in this car is not lacking.
No.
The new hybrid system, guys, hop in it. The new hybrid system on these cars is absolutely a game changer. We watch our review. It's around 16,000 views right now. But a lot of you guys commented when you get the exhaust, please, please let me know because I'm interested. And here we go. Fire it up.
All right, here goes nothing.
Here goes nothing. Pull it out.
Oh.
Warm it up. Let's go take it for a drive.
All
So
right.
cold start is way louder.
Much louder.
That's, I mean, way louder. Watch your sides. Yeah, that is way louder on a cold start. Like, went from, that's a lot louder. I can't even believe that is a pretty dang transformative experience on the cold start. Now, you can turn the baffles off and still have quite a bit of the sound from stock. There's a purple car right over here. That's a little preview of things to come. So we just picked this up yesterday. If any of you guys been watching my stories, I just want to give you a quick 1-2 on this thing. So this is the new car for the season. This is a Hysteria Purple Z07 package, Z06 with all the ZR1 upgrades, carbon wing, front splitter, canards. I mean, you name it, it's got it. But we're gonna focus on this thing today, take it out for a quick drive, see what you guys think. Now, is this with the valves open right now?
This is with the valves open, and you'll see it's like night and day. The car has even more of a dual personality now, so if I turn the valves off,
wow.
It's like whisper quiet almost.
Yeah.
It's
give it a little
stock.
rev right now. You turn it off.
Yep. Let me put it in park first.
Yeah, don't fly into my Z06. That'd be a bad day for both of us. That'd test the old friendship, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So much more subdued.
Sounds stock now.
And again, we put it into full valves.
Yeah. Yeah, and you really hear the turbo.
The turbo spooling up. I mean, it's just, you're getting a lot more of the content of what really makes this car special. It's very muted otherwise.
Right. All right, let's go for a drive so we can get some driving impressions. So we've got the valves closed right now and the windows are open, and it is very livable, dailyable. It's quiet, frankly, and you can hear it.
Yeah, I mean, this is almost similar to the Carrera S in terms of like driving around like this, just very smooth and quiet. You wouldn't even think this was a GTS with the valves closed and in normal mode.
I really like that you still have the valves featured, though. You know, these guys who just put these exhausts on and live in neighborhoods like mine, you know, nobody appreciates that on a Saturday morning when you're going to Cars and Coffee at 6:30 and everybody's, you know, firing up their cold engines.
Yeah.
You know, half the neighborhood hears it, you know. So that's nice that you have that feature.
And what's great about it too is you have the optionality. So if this button
Take it right.
is not on when you cold start the car, it's actually quite quiet. It's not going to wake up your whole neighborhood. I do it very seldomly because, you know, I was having fun obviously when I first installed it, so I did the cold start with valves fully open, and I got a text from my neighbor who's also a Porsche guy who was like,
damn,
dude, I heard it from the back of my house, and he's across the street from me. So
let's turn it back on.
Yeah.
So I mean, it really transforms. It goes from basically you can barely hear the exhaust to like, wow, jeez, this car is so fast, guys. The new hybrid technology in this thing, watch our review, because I've reviewed a ton of sports cars, and I've driven them all at this point, and this thing's right up there with some of the best torque and shove, like I call it the butt dyno. It may not have the 1,000 horsepower, but it's got it where it counts. The mid-range torque from 2 to 5 on this thing is some of the best I've ever experienced. It doesn't have the top end of the GT cars that Porsche has, but it's got more mid-punch, and that's frankly on the street and frankly on the track where you want it. You're going to go faster in this thing 99% of the time over a GT car. Take it right. All right, we're getting on the highway here.
Put it into sport mode.
Yeah, let's do it. So this is full bean, full attack mode coming on to the highway here. Oh my God. Fuck. Dude, this thing breaks traction like no problem.
Yeah, didn't mean to scare you there.
No, it's fine. Wow. Oh God, this new GTS pulls so hard.
So you see what I'm talking about? I mean, it's just like has this incredible tone to it now.
Yeah.
But even in like, you know, we're in like I'll put it into low 3s here. It's got a bit of a, I mean, especially on when you're downshifting.
Yeah.
There is a lot of noise coming out of this car now. Like,
You know, I think you picked up some horsepower, because I don't remember smoking the tires on our review. You smoked second, third, I think a little bit of fourth.
yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
Wow. That's as a passenger, that's Jesus. Man, this thing pulls. That torque is just immediate. It feels like an electric car, guys. It doesn't sound like one, thankfully,
Definitely does not sound like
but
one,
it feels
especially
like
not
it.
anymore.
It's got just that immediate just boom, you know? Oh, dang, this thing pulls. It's awesome.
It's really brought the car alive. It was thrilling before. Now it feels like a proper sports car.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, I thought it sounded great from stock. Definitely better than the previous generation, but this you hear a little bit more turbo, as you can hear.
The blow-off valve.
Now for the folks that are watching, considering spending $5,000, can you go to top gear and let's just hear it at 80? So just go to your top note, like. Jesus, man, this thing's fast.
Like I said, I mean, it's not as high pitched as like a mid-engine naturally aspirated car.
Yeah.
But it's as close as you're gonna get with a turbocharged engine. I mean, it's got
good.
some really nice notes to it now.
Okay, now go to is it 7-speed? Go to 7. Let's just okay. I'm just curious how droney it is. This is top, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so go to like 75. 75 miles an hour, yeah. Let's just hear it. So this is like normal highway cruising, valves open, right?
Actually, I think 8th is, yeah.
Okay, so 8th gear.
Yeah.
8th gear, dual clutch. Okay, so that's 75. Yeah, just cruise it at 75. All right, that's 70-ish, guys, 75.
And if you want to hear the difference, so this is obviously with the valves fully open.
Wow.
So now
you literally just hear air.
Yeah.
Air and tire noise. I'll shut up, let you hear it. This is valves off. All right, valves open.
So it's just a low rumble.
You know it's there though. Like, it's noticeable. Not droney though. Doesn't sound bad.
It's not droney. It's
Yeah, I'm impressed with the power gains. Like, it's pretty noticeable. This thing is it's pretty. I mean, it was spicy before, but it's. Oh man,
you hear it on the downshift, like just how much volume it has.
This
now.
thing's faster than the Corvette. I mean, definitely. This thing would beat it in a dig to probably a good 120. Maybe take a left. Maybe at that point I might catch up to you, but not with all that aero.
This is scary fast at this point.
Yeah, it's a lot for the street. I mean, this new generation, it don't mess around. There's only a handful of cars that are gonna beat it, and you gotta have like ZR1 level fast. Oh my god,
it's really impressive.
I feel like I'm in a Savage Geese and Mark's driving and I'm about to throw up. God dang.
It just pulls endlessly too. I mean,
really
there's just
does.
power everywhere. And now you can really it's more connected now with the sound because you're really hearing what the engine's actually doing.
Yeah. Tell people to upgrade their cars, but if you didn't think the GTS was spicy enough, I think you're getting good power gains and you're definitely getting an amplified soundtrack. I will also tell you guys that you can't experience this on the video, but you do have a little bit more of a kind of a shake in the car. Like, it's definitely noticeable with the exhaust, so you get a little bit more engine kind of vibration, engine character, you could say. More like a GT car than the stock one, because the stock one I remember was butter, absolutely butter.
Yeah, this has a little bit more of a sensation that you're connected to the car, but again, because of that dual personality, you can switch this off at any time and just go back to the full stock experience, and that's what I love about this too.
All right, so tell us what you have to do.
So there is a lot of components on the back of this car. So first and foremost, you've got the spoiler mechanism, which is connected here and here. And like a lot of things on this car, the way that you have to kind of maneuver, because they're not just gonna come right out.
Yeah.
So this one you have to kind of tilt up and then around. You have to lift up this engine bay to gain access to a couple of screws there.
Okay. Off.
Yeah, so you've got to remove this panel here. This is kind of superficial, so it's, a few of the trappings are in with just grommets and stuff like that, so that's not a big deal. But underneath here, there is just a lot of stuff going on, and you have to disassemble it, one piece by another. You got to remove the spoiler, then you have to remove this top bar here, then you have to remove each section, the left and right sections of the lower light bars. And then you're getting into the kind of meat and potatoes.
You can see the engine now.
The engine's mostly exposed. The rear bumper is still not off.
Okay.
There's about 40 to 50 different T30, T25 screws. And the other thing is that you have to remove the rear wheels as well. And that is no small task on these cars because they're center locks. And they require 600 foot-pound of torque. So we had to take this giant breaker bar and really crank this thing to get these off. But you have to gain access to the wheel well here and take off these two panels to get to all of those screws because they are connecting
to get the bumper off.
So there's just a lot of connected pieces here. So that was very, very time
pretty
consuming.
major surgery.
It was big. It was a lot of surgery. Now the one thing I will say is It was a lot of work, but it was actually it wasn't very complicated because the piece itself was plug and play. There's a tiny little, I don't know if it was a sensor or something like that. You had to take a trim piece, just kind of a hook piece, to kind of lodge it back into place so it was sitting nice and flush in there. But all of the sensors and everything fit flush. The V-clamps on there, they went on nice and tight and simple. So it's just a lot of unscrewing.
It's just getting access is what you're saying. Once you actually got access to get the old exhaust off and the new one on, not too bad.
Yeah, I mean, and because it's a new car, you didn't have to worry about any like rust or corrosion or anything like that. Yeah. So everything came off nice and easy, but there's just a lot of work and a lot of bolts and screws and nuts and everything else. And so it was very time consuming, but very satisfying. Like I said, you really get more of a respect for the engineering of the car and you'll see, you know, with some of the photos that are on the video, this car is just so incredibly engineered. Even the heat shields and everything, they are form fit. There is no room. There's no like extra space within this car. Everything is just fit really tightly into this package. A project like this, especially if you're not a professional mechanic, there's a lot of things that could go wrong. You know, you could end up, I actually put a tiny little scratch in one of my wheels, like it's very, very superficial. You can barely see it, like I'm the only one who notices it, but it was because the center lock hubs are very light, actually. So they don't like to stay on once you crack them and once you loosen them up. Yeah. They're a bit finicky, and so it's easy to kind of have them drop. And luckily for me, it dropped and like just edged out, just like I said, the tiniest little nick. Yeah. I got the wheel and tire package, so those will get, you know, perfectly, you know, nice and fixed up. But of all the things that could go wrong, disassembling an entire car to put a downpipe on, you know, the fact that the only thing that went wrong was just a tiny little nick is, you know, amazing. Yeah. And so,
well, it's also a testament to your, you know, ability to research and go slow, and, you know, you're a smart guy, right? I don't know if I would have the patience. I probably would have gotten about this piece off and probably about this piece off and been like, oh my God, I gotta take the wheels and take 40 screws off. No, I'm good. I think I'm taking it to Exotic Auto Sport.
Yeah.
Having Mike mess with it.
And my guess is, I mean, they'll probably do this in a day, you know, maybe a day and a half.
I mean, if they have experience doing it, but I bet you it'll take them a while too.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing too, is not a lot of people have experiences on 992s, right. .1s or .2s. The .2 makes it, you know, more complicated, and the GTS makes it even more complicated because this is just an entirely, you know, it's a brand new system. They've never put out a hybrid system before. Yeah,
you're the first guy, I mean, probably one of the first guys on the internet to have this exhaust, and very much a cool upgrade. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed hearing that beautiful Soul exhaust. It is definitely picked up some horsepower. And it sounds great. What can I say? I was shocked that it took almost 3 days to install. Sounds like some serious time and effort went into this thing. In wintertime, mind you. But hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you did, give us a like, share it with a friend, comment below. I'll do my best. I'm sure Ben will monitor it. Anything you want to say to the folks?
Thanks for watching. And if you guys have any questions, I'm happy to answer them. But highly, highly recommend talking to the guys over at Soul Performance. They've been doing this for generations at this point, and they were one of the first companies to be able to reverse engineer the parts for the hybrid, and they did an amazing job.
Well, I think, I mean, not cheap, but yeah, I think it's worth it. It's worth it. That's owner's right. Forget about a reviewer, right? All right, guys, we'll catch you later. Hope you guys got something from this. We'll talk to you soon.